All right, so we are here. We are delighted with the one and only Andy Albert. Indy Card Exchange, we appreciate you. Nick, thank you so much for showing us some support and love.
He's also
And now I
one
can't
only.
get out of this ASMR. Now it just feels right. But we appreciate you guys coming out to support us, supporting the show, Miller Car Fest. We're putting ton of hours into this.
Wow.
Our heart is so far in it. We want this to make this the best.
It's made you guys grumpy.
Yeah, the best card show in the area. You guys got an opportunity to talk a little bit about your business, but what are you guys looking forward to out of this show?
How close it is to my house.
Wow, Andy. Wow, outside of proximity, I'm gonna ask Nick to bring in the color here.
Yeah.
Because you're clearly a play-by-play guy.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to, working with you guys, and especially really getting to meet you and learn more about you guys for the first time tonight and kind of see what you guys are about. And the heart is there, the hobby is there.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely, like you guys have talked about, nobody does something like this, and bringing all of us together to hang out and network and just chat about the hobby. And, it's very clear you guys are hobby first, collector, making sure the collectors and vendors are taken care of, and really wanting to make this show big and great from both sides of the table, and not just, hey, vendors come set up and then, people show up and
Right.
then we all go home. It's very community driven, very hobby oriented, hobby first mindset. So that's really appreciative about it. So
I like the fact that, we're two card shop owners. You guys are passionate card show promoters. You obviously have a fantastic monthly show, taking it to the next level. You took it to the middle level with Cards and Kicks, which was fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Now you're taking it to a big level. Like, you guys are joining a group that's kind of in, unprecedented territory with creating an amazing regional show. And you're doing it the first time. That's what I'm pretty impressed with as a shop owner who's been around the block for a while. I like that you're incorporating us to be able to be a part of that fabric too, because, we're busy, but we also want to be very partnering in a good partnership with the show community as well, because we're building this hobby together. I mean, we're building a community, not just in Indianapolis area on the west side and the north side, but all of Indiana, because that's the goal is for these kind of shows to bring the whole state together, the whole region together. Right.
Yeah.
And the guys in Chicago and Dallas and Atlanta and Phoenix have done that. And now Indy's definitely doing that. And we are excited to be a part of day one with you guys for the Miller Fest show. Honestly, it's going to be great.
We are excited as well, and then just the outpouring of support, just guys we've never even talked to before, just have heard about us.
Yeah.
Guys in Chicago texting us and like, hey, we've heard about Miller Fest, and they just, I'm like, what's Miller Card Fest? Then I was like, like, how did you hear about us? Oh, somebody told me, and then I met someone else. But I think you touched on like the 4 C's that we always talk about, and we've done this in our podcast before, but it's cardboard. It starts with a cardboard. You got to have that. And then you have a collector. The collector is looking for the cardboard. They are looking for their grail. There's something from their community or from their childhood rather. And then card shop, right? The card shop then brings that support, the walls around the community. And the community is what the last C is what brings it all together. So that's something that we've strived to
4 corners.
really focus on. Yep. 4 corners, the 4 C's. And we mean it. And that's something we believe in.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember when Fanatics bought Topps, was it 4 or 5 years ago now, probably, right? The number one thing that they said from day one was, let's work together to enhance the collector community. They said it over and over. We want to enhance the collector community, enhance the collector community, enhance the collector experience. Like, all those things were like the focal point of their goal of growing this hobby in a positive direction. And, it's an ecosystem. It does take the shops and the shows and the trade nights and the vendor appreciation things and, the industry conferences and Fanatics Fest and the national. I mean, you name it all. That's the ecosystem that makes this whole cycle go.
Yeah.
And you guys are definitely becoming a major cog in that wheel, which is pretty impressive,
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're appreciative of being a part of it for sure. You know, I love, seeing Nick bloom into a really, really, really well respected shop owner, because he was a well respected breaker and was buying from Indy Card Exchange for a long time.
Are you
And
still a well-respected breaker? Because he said was.
Yeah.
All right, let's just clear the air. Let's say
Still
was.
is. You didn't get
Trying to give your flout. Get your
didn't get
flout.
excited enough about his LeBron super
LeBron
fractor.
Super,
So, yeah.
yes. So dull.
That was
Yeah,
so
LeBron Super.
Yeah.
I just blame Zach.
No,
That's
that
all
was,
we heard is, oh, wow.
that was so
That-
bad.
that's
Because we didn't throw a chair across the room,
that's in fairness, that's exactly how I would have felt.
Yeah, that's how, that's
'cause I'm
just our style.
Clearly an MJ camp guy. So.
Yeah. We're super chill. We're
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
relaxed. We do a chill vibe. We're not like yapping and yelling.
Yeah.
It's just our
That's kind of the Indiana community. Like, we're not this,
For sure.
we're not these over the top people, but we
Yeah.
also care about the people almost before the cards.
Yeah.
You know?
and the LeBron brings a really cool story with it, because number one, the guy's a massive LeBron fan.
Sure.
He had just sold his LeBron PSA 10 colored blast to purchase really good seats for the Lakers in Indy in a week and a half. So then he hits the LeBron Super,
Wow.
and we work with him on that. So he's coming to the shop.
Where's
Well,
he
he's
from?
in town, Michigan,
Michigan.
Wisconsin, something like that. Somewhere a little bit north.
Wow.
So he's actually going to be coming to the shop. We got some stuff planned for him. So should be really awesome. Like, not only is it the story in itself of pulling LeBron for a massive LeBron collector,
Yeah.
but just that he so happened to have these tickets already, selling LeBron Grail of his
Yeah.
to make it to Indy for the trip, and now he gets to shop by
Interesting
the
how
shop.
the cardboard universe.
There's a God there right there.
It is.
Absolutely.
100%.
No doubt about it.
I love
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
I love that.
So the story's not over there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to finish that story and
Uh-huh.
tell us how it ends for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just want to thank you guys for, you especially just mentoring us. Nick, we obviously, kind of just met. I've, seen you at some other events, but just really appreciate, what you've kind of instilled in Brad and I, and that you believed in us
For sure.
from day one, and that we were just, kind of coming into your shop, spending money,
Yeah.
maybe not so much anymore. But that's because we're promoting and we
Sure.
still, but I don't,
That's a cycle.
Yeah.
no, and I know you
Yeah.
know that.
You open, then you
Yeah.
realize you're
And-
opening too
and-
much.
Yeah.
You spent money that you shouldn't be spending, and you didn't.
Yeah.
You don't have much return on your
Yeah.
investment.
But
I mean,
we can't
we've lived that one for a long time.
we can't say it enough, but it's not lost on us that you guys are busy.
Yeah.
I mean, goodness, we're really busy.
Yeah.
With our personal lives and personal work, and like I said earlier,
Yeah.
what got us back into this is just our love and our passion for what we remember as kids, and then getting our kids involved, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun, and it doesn't feel like work, right?
It's the best.
And then
No doubt.
you just get the opportunity, like
Yeah.
we're doing today, to meet great people along the way, and that's what it's all about.
Well, it's also about building each other up in a community that is continuing to grow and separates ourselves from a
Swamp.
lot of
Yeah.
other
Mm-hmm.
states around the country.
Yeah.
We, from day one, when Nick decided to open his shop, I mean, I flat out said, let me know what you need. I'll support you. We'll make this work. I want to see you grow and become the shop that he is today. I mean,
Yeah.
he's best card shop for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that lightly. Like, he's done such a good job. But same thing goes for helping shows. I am the old
Yep.
head in this hobby, which is weird. But
It is kind of weird.
let's, there will be one focal point that I go to my dying day to, and that is to make sure that everybody is supporting each other and not competing with each other and not bad mouthing each other in this hobby. And if they do, they're in it for all the wrong reasons. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
100%.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
1,000%.
1000%.
Yeah, it can't be about the money. If it's about the money, and I've said this a couple times, but if it's about the money alone, you will be forgotten. I
You'll
don't
be
think,
disappointed.
and
That's
you'll be
the other part.
you'll be forgotten and very disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you left something on the table, and it may not just be the money, but if you come in with the focus around community, bringing people up, and just making the hobby better,
Yeah.
better the way that we saw it when we came in.
For
Means
sure.
a lot to us. So
Thanks. We're excited about the Miller Fest.
Yeah, can you do a little promo to your exchangers and just say, exchangers, make sure you come to Miller Card Fest. Exchangers, look in the camera. Which one's it?
I like this. I like this. I like this. Can we do?
I think you guys should all do it. And I
Can we
think
do Nick as Andy? I think he really had a good angle on this. Nick as Andy.
Hey, exchangers.
No, you just sound like Cartman, right?
Hey, exchangers.
Hey, exchangers, we're really excited
Andy, right there.
to be setting up at Miller Card Fest.
Can I do it
In a few weeks.
Indy Card Exchange. Miller Card Fest. It's coming up in April the 24th and 25th. Sharp corners.
no, seriously. Hey, exchangers, how are you? Guys, we want to see you at Miller Card Fest. It's going to be at Finch Creek Fieldhouse. It will be an absolute show. And I don't mean it just as a card show. It's an actual show. You're going to be entertained. You're going to be excited. You're going to see stuff that you haven't seen at other card shows. The creativity that's going into this, I can tell you right now, it's definitely different than any other show we've been a part of. And that's why we are so excited to be a sponsor here. Come see it. Make sure you show up both days because you probably won't be able to get through everything in one day. A good show requires 2 days. And that's why Brad and Travis are doing this for 2 straight days. So Friday, April 24th, Saturday, April 25th, we expect to see you all there. Miller Card Fest 2026.
Love it.
Your turn.
I don't really have a cool, like, hey, best card shoppers. You know?
Hey, besties. Now it's
hey, people that come to best card, you know. I don't have anything cool like that. So I'm always a little jealous of
I
that.
like that.
Yeah. Hey, exchange.
Hey,
It's
besties.
cool. You know,
Hey,
something-
aside from what Andy says, Andy said I was one of the best traders, and I am.
It's like Andy has his own fan base. He like named his own fan base, like Lady Gaga's like the little monsters, and
they are.
You know what I'm talking about?
Swifties? Swifties?
Swifties.
No.
Yeah. Andy literally named his fan base.
Hey, we're the besties.
yeah. So hey,
I
besties.
even-
Rewind the video about a minute and a half and listen to what he said. And that's how we feel too.
Voice over my exchangers, and I'm saying, hey, exchange, besties. You can do that, right?
Yeah, Drifter will do it.
Trisha, voice over my what I said with his hey besties.
I think Nick nailed it.
It's like, hey, besties. Just rewind it.
Listen to that again.
You should fully express it.
That's all.
I agree. That's
Hashtag besties.
man. That doesn't get much better than that.